When events happen, you must be informed, not for your information, but maybe for your life. This is 59 Minutes, and I'm your host, Jim Smith.
And I'm Jane Doe. Tonight's feature will be covering what can happen when car rental agencies let customer safety take the back seat, and how they should be held accountable for when things go wrong.
It all started when Peter Maduike rented a car from Agency Rent-A-Car to take his family on an 11-day vacation from Reno to Las Vegas.
All right, so basically this is just going to be, your rental agreement. Go ahead and sign here and here for me.
All right.
Okay. All right, well, here's the keys for it.
All right, thank you much.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this guy will get me to Vegas and back all right?
Yeah, this car has good mileage, good track record. We'll get you guys there back perfectly fine.
Sweet. All right, see you when we get back in 11 days.
All right, thanks a lot, man. All right, so this is the car you're going to be taking. You got the keys all right there. It's a pretty basic four-wheel drive. It's got really decent mileage on it. It's only been in our possession for about 3 years, and we've definitely put a little bit of money into it to make sure it's still running pretty smooth. It's got some four-wheel capabilities just in case you're feeling it going off-road, but you're going to Vegas, so that's where the party's going to be anyways. So so this should be more than enough to get you guys there and on your vacation. So
Sweet, man. Yeah, thank you very much. Pretty excited. Should be good.
awesome, cool. Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, have a good vacation.
Little did Peter know that this vacation would start smooth sailing, but it would end with a bang.
Hi, welcome to Las Vegas Agency Rent-A-Car. What can I do for you?
Hey, man, I'm having a problem with this car here. We've been driving all the way from Reno to Vegas, and it's been giving us all sorts of issues. You guys got to do something about this. It's the brakes aren't working. I had a rear-end collision because of it. I need a different vehicle to get back home.
Well, you did just kind of drive it here, so I don't think we can do anything about that because you drove it here and it's in one piece. So.
Man, I don't know, man. This thing's pretty sketchy. I really don't feel comfortable driving it back at all. I don't think that it's safe.
Yeah, we're not gonna repair that at all, dude. You gotta no.
Come on, man. This is your guys' car. There's got to be something you guys can do for me.
No. You can drive back to Reno if you want, but we can't service it at the Vegas location here. I'm sorry, dude.
All right, man. Well, I guess we'll try it. We'll see what happens.
Okay. Sorry, dude. Is there anything I can do?
Nah, man. I'm good.
Okay.
Oh no, the brakes are failing. Ah.
Ring, 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 ring.
Hey, is this Agency Rent-A-Car?
Yeah, this is the Reno location. What can I do for you today?
Hey man, I just got done with your location in Vegas. I had gotten into a bad accident on the way in. The brakes have failed and the car's not safe to drive. And so when I talked to them about trying to get a new vehicle, they just told me that I wasn't able to get anything. So they forced me to drive it home. So I'm gonna have to be talking to my attorneys about this, man. This is not something that is okay at all.
Is there anything we can do to kind of avoid this kind of lawsuit?
Nothing, man. The only thing you guys can do is give me a car, and you guys already refused me that service.
All right,
So-
well, I guess we'll see you in court then.
All right, we'll see you in court.
Will the plaintiff state the claims?
So our claims are going to be negligence, gross negligence, strict liability and tort, and intentional infliction of emotional distress, Your Honor, seeking compensatory and punitive damages against Agency Rent-A-Car, Your Honor.
All right, let me see some evidence to support your claims, please.
The evidence that we have, Your Honor, is that Agency Rent-A-Car rented my client a vehicle that had 53,000 miles on it in a span of 3 years. And over that same period of 3 years, they'd only provided $349 in maintenance and repairs, which was a little bit less than we would have hoped for a car with that many miles in that short span of time. Also, the agency did not provide adequate inspection of the vehicle after previous clients of theirs had saying there were damages and issues with the car itself. And also, the company didn't provide any service upon the brakes failing when my client reported it to them in their Las Vegas location. And in doing so, coming back to Reno to get the car serviced and return it, they led to the car losing control, and then losing control, multiple family members sustained injuries, which we are seeking damages for in order to cover those expenses.
Now, can the defendant and the representative from Agency Rent-A-Car please state their defense and rebuttal?
Your Honor, we'd like to file a motion to dismiss the plaintiff's causes of action against us for strict liability and tort, intentional infliction of emotional stress, and also for their prayer for punitive damages.
On what grounds?
Well, in regards to the plaintiff's claim of intentional infliction of emotional distress, agency's conduct toward the Maduike family was in no way outrageous or extreme enough to warrant such a claim. Yes, their behavior could be considered unkind or inconsiderate or even a little rude, but it wasn't extreme enough to cause such mental stress on the family intentionally. Also, agency's action was not oppressive towards the Maduike family as well, which would diminish their claim for, or their prayer for punitive damages. And then in regards to the strict liability claim, the Maduikes failed to show that anything was wrong with the vehicle before they took it out of the agency rental lot after an inspection. And then in regards to the claim of strict liability against agency, the Maduikes failed to show that the alleged defect of the vehicle existed at the time the vehicle left agency's control. So it eliminates the requirement for the defect to be present prior to the plaintiff's use of the vehicle.
So, based on the presented arguments, we grant the defendant's motions to dismiss the claims of strict liability, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and prayer for punitive damages. However, the court finds that both parties were comparatively negligent and grants a plaintiff compensatory damages of $10,000. Based on comparative negligence law, the court finds a plaintiff 45% comparatively negligent in this case. Therefore, the case is closed.
As you can see, renting a car isn't as simple as sign here and drive away like some companies make it out to be.
If you ever experience an issue with your rental vehicle, make sure you bring it to the attention of the rental agency and hold them accountable for your safety and your family's safety. And of course, drive safe, America.